Guys, today I want to talk about a topic that a lot of content creators are talking about. Is there a camera saturation in 2021? All right, let's find out. In the past 5 years, we have been bombarded with new cameras by the cameras company. Every 3 months, there is a new camera being released or information leaked about a new camera in the works. And yes, as a content creator, I get excited when I hear that a new camera is coming out. But we got to the point, maybe, in which there is way too many options and maybe not enough budget to get them all. New cameras from Sony, Canon, and even Nikon. Well, Nikon sometimes. Nikon users don't hate the player, hate the game. All these cameras come with amazing settings and tools that help us create the content that we love. But I think we have developed this anxiety for getting the new cameras. Like, just because we get a new camera, our skills will improve. Well, yes, it can improve the quality and make your life easier, but you can achieve great content with the camera that you currently have. Where I'm going with this is the camera companies keep releasing these new cameras, and we have the pressure to get the new camera just because it's a new thing in the field. We don't really need to get a new camera. Canon and Sony are geniuses. We are trapped in this cycle of consuming their products. We are in the middle of a conflict between these two cameras.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
And some of their cameras do technically the same. An example is the FX3 from Sony and the A7S III. These two cameras are literally the same thing. The only difference is that the FX3 is just made for video. You cannot take photos. And the A7S III, you can take both photos and video. Why would I get the FX3 if I can get the Alpha and it gives me more options? Don't get me wrong, these cameras are great cameras, but it seems like we don't have enough time to assimilate to the one that we already have. You know, Sony and Canon, they throw a new camera right away. Another example of this is the R6 and the R5 from Canon. I have used both of these cameras, and mostly the R6. I have used them for 6 months now, and I barely feel that I can give you a realistic review about this camera. Coming soon, by the way. The R5, I have only used it a couple of times, and I know the specs and everything, but I don't feel like I can give you a thorough review about it. What about the 1DX Mark III? It's the same thing. I know the specs, but I haven't actually used it in the field. And the only way I think I can ever use these cameras is that if I rent them to make a camera review, or if I rent them for a specific project. Or Canon and Sony can send me their cameras and I can test them out. I have nothing against having several cameras. I really don't. Actually, I think it can be good, maybe, you know, for some people. Great even. Maybe that way you can get the camera that fits your needs better. So the question is there a camera saturation convenient for us? Or is just a marketing strategy so we can constantly keep buying their products? Or maybe both. I want to know your opinion. You know, I've been talking this topic with several of my friends, several content creators, and there's like a division in opinions here. So I want to know your opinion. Some of them say it's okay to have so many options, you know, because that way you're not limited to just one camera or a few cameras. And some other people said, nah, it's too much, man. We cannot deal with so many cameras out there. We don't know which one to get, and it gets more complicated. So there's a division. Where do I stand? You know, I'm not 100% sure. You know, I kind of like the idea of having several options, but maybe the camera companies need to relax a little bit and do not release so many cameras so quickly when technically they are the same thing. All right, guys, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and see you guys next time. Peace.